Imagine this. You're walking through your office. The fluorescent lights hum above you. The carpet beneath your feet is old, damp, and smells faintly of mold. And then, without realizing how, you slip. Not a fall, not a trip, but a glitch. And suddenly, you're no longer in your office. You're standing in an endless maze of yellow walls. Dim, flickering fluorescent lights buzz overhead, and that low hum never stops. This is the Backrooms. They say if you no-clip out of reality, if the world glitches for just a second, you might fall into this place. A space that was never meant to exist. A void between worlds. And once you're in, there's no guarantee you'll ever find your way out. At first, it looks harmless. Just long, yellow hallways, the wallpaper stained with watermarks, the carpet squishy, always wet, the air stale, smelling of dampness and something rotten. But the deeper you wander, the more wrong it feels. No windows, no doors that lead outside, just corridor after corridor, room after room, all the same. And yet, you can swear the halls are shifting, like the rooms are alive, rearranging themselves while you're not looking. Some say you can wander for days here. Hunger never truly comes. Thirst never arrives. Time itself doesn't seem to pass. But the real horror isn't the emptiness. It's the fact that you're not alone. The hum of the lights changes sometimes, low, then high. And when it does, that's when you feel it. Something watching, something moving in the distance, just beyond your vision. People who claim to have escaped say there are entities in the back rooms, shapes that don't belong, faces that melt when you look too long, figures crawling on all fours in the damp carpet, their breaths echoing in the endless maze. If you hear footsteps, pray they're your own. Survivors talk about different levels of the back rooms. Level 0, the yellow halls, buzzing lights. Level 1, darker with broken pipes, dripping water, and shadows moving where shadows shouldn't. Level 2, tight industrial tunnels, hot steam, and things lurking in the dark. And beyond that, no one really knows. Some say there are hundreds of levels. Others think it never ends. But all agree on one thing. Once you're in, every step takes you further from reality. One story tells of a janitor. He was mopping the floor in an empty building late at night. One second, he was in the stairwell. The next, he was standing on the damp yellow carpet. He walked for hours, calling for help. No one answered. He saw rooms filled with old furniture, rooms with nothing but buzzing lights, and one room with walls covered in scratches, like something had been clawing to get out. The last thing he remembered was the sound. Not the buzzing, not his footsteps, but breathing right behind him. When he turned, there was nothing, and then everything went black. They say he was found days later, asleep on the floor of the same stairwell where he vanished. But he never spoke again, just stared at the wall as if the hum of the lights was still in his head. That's the thing about the backrooms. Maybe it's just a story born on the internet, a creepypasta, a meme, or maybe it's real. Maybe every missing person, every unexplained disappearance isn't lost. They're trapped, wandering the endless yellow halls, listening to the buzz of the lights forever. So, if one day you find yourself in a place that looks almost familiar, yellow walls, buzzing lights, damp carpet, don't panic, don't scream, and whatever you do, don't listen too closely to the footsteps behind you, because once you're in, there may be no way out.